All right, you can go ahead.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, our adventurers awoke in a dimly lit Thief's Haven. With their eyes set on adventure, they broke into the king's castle to find it filled with creepy crawlies. Fighting their way through the undead, several shish kebabs won through the head. That's one barbecue I won't be attending. Speaking of heads, the group ran into the brains of the operation, and the local pyromaniac took a shot at him with his dagger, healing it. I mean, whose side are you on? Sorry, please don't burn me. In typical half-orc fashion, crossed through a zombie's corpse onto the trap. How about we leave the traps to the half-elf, am I right? For real though, please don't burn me. Before the adventurers decided to rest, they lured the horde of zombies into a booby-trapped room and set it ablaze. Luckily, Sonia had her immovable rod to prop the door open. We returned to our adventurers this week, beaten down after brutal fisticuffs and only a short rest. Does this group have what it takes to defeat the foe behind the final door? Will they perish or come out victorious? This week on Dungeons and Dragons.
What? Very nice recap.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I liked all the pyros in it. So
Please don't burn me.
yeah.
Please.
All right. So we ended last time with a was it was a long rest or short rest?
Short rest.
Short rest.
Short rest. So we ended the last session with a short rest. You guys have explored most of this floor. I think there's only a few rooms left. All the zombies are burnt to a crisp. How's everyone's HP? Is
I'm full.
did you guys roll for healing your HP? If any, is anyone actually injured still? I don't remember what the HP ended with.
I'm only down 2 health. I ended up
Oh,
rolling and
sweet.
healing up last time before we left.
Okay.
I think I'm tip-top shape.
All right. Oh, I see a lot of rolls in here. Were you guys like fighting each other?
No, I was
Mhm.
just
I think it's from last week.
that was me practicing some stuff.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I see.
All right. So yeah, you're able to manage to defeat all the zombies that were in this room. They all burnt to death in here. This rug is gone now. I think you guys locked all these doors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
here and
Right.
here. While you guys did your rest, that way you can get like ambush or something. He fell off the map somehow. Not sure.
No, that's a duplicate I accidentally made. I don't know how to get
Oh,
rid of it.
you want me to delete it?
Sure.
It's gone. He's gone forever. All right. So we start back up. You guys took that short rest, recouped after the long fight.
And bro.
Wakey,
Surround.
wakey. Eggs and bakey.
Wait, does a small rest heal you completely? No.
No.
No, long rest heals you completely. Short rest you just use I think a hit die or something.
Okay.
Alrighty, so
Severo's gonna,
go ahead.
Severo's gonna take this time to make a bomb.
Alrighty. Well, while Severo's making a bomb, is everybody pretty much topped off and ready to fight? Because the last time we checked through the last door, Severo saw a baddie, and do we want to fight that, or do we want to wait until we have everything and then just go back to the Thief's Haven?
So I can't. The only way I can get my spells back is if I take a long rest.
So I'm gonna vote we don't fight, because I'm also down on all my spells.
I only have one level 2, and then everything else is just cantrips.
All we have to do is stand behind Ruben.
But it was short.
I mean, I could still put in damage.
What are you
But
talking about, dagger?
I think the issue comes that we
I'm
don't
leaving the
know
dagger.
how much damage it's gonna do,
Yeah.
and I mean we can take it on, but it's definitely gonna be harder without your spells and then my healing.
Yeah. I mean, should we just take a long rest here? Because then I could just get all my spells back.
And
Joe?
Oh, well, I'll say this: if you guys want to switch your short rest to a long rest from last session, you can. But if you take a long rest in an area like here, and there's any kind of baddies around, and they're able to get in, they will ambush you even while you're sleeping.
I mean, I can stay up.
Just kind of a
'cause-
heads up on that. Usually, if you're going to do like a long rest, you definitely want to. There's two things you could do for the long rest. Sorry, I'm eating. It's either everyone sleeps and one person stays watch to wake people in case like something comes, and that individual would not get any of the benefits of the long rest, or you all just take the long rest and hope nothing comes, or you don't do the rest at all.
I'd probably post up guard.
You can stand guard.
I don't really have any abilities that need to get refreshed like that, I don't think. Other than if I get basically murdered. Then I have one for living through that.
I mean, we could also barricade if we want to, just
I mean, you
for the time being.
You barricade. I can stay and watch because I am tip top.
Alrighty, so me and Luco can both do a long rest and then go fight the baddie.
You guys are going to take a long rest instead of the short rest, basically.
Think so.
Yeah, these two are.
Okay,
and now
just give
we-
me 1 minute here. I'm going to do a couple changes just because while you guys are resting, things are going on in the castle, obviously, while you're sleeping.
Fair enough.
Like Sebro's eating rats.
Yeah, because then people are gonna start waking up. But at the same time, everyone's dead in here, so never mind.
Yeah, we killed almost everyone.
I think the
Even in
zombies-
all the other rooms, everyone else is dead inside all the rooms anyway. So. And then we haven't looked in this.
No,
We
not
have.
yet.
Right. I just had to cover up things real quick, and then I'll make some moves, and then we'll start playing. I'm sorry for the delay too. That game of League took way too long,
You're fine, bud.
and we lost, which made it worse.
Kick them while it's down.
Pretty upset. I knew we were gonna lose too, but never mind. There we go. I need like 2 minutes. I'm almost done.
No worries, bud. Take your time.
No worries, we're sleeping.
I'm gonna go grab some water.
Gosh, I hate autocorrect.
More like auto erect.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So you guys took the long rest. Good morning. You all wake up. It should be morning now, actually, in outside. So there's light outside. You can kind of see it starting to creep through the windows that are there. It's illuminating the castle a little better than the candles in the fireplaces. So now you're able to see the walls. They all are stone and granite walls, mostly gray and like a darker gray color. Pretty dingy looking for atmosphere, but it's clean, and you tell it's well kept by the people that live in the castle. So who had the full rest? Because you guys can go ahead and go to full HP, and you can get refreshed on your spells.
Me and Luco. Let me find my
I am
character sheet.
Back to normal.
Alrighty, I'm back to 30 hit points. And I'm not sure if I need to do something to reset my my spells or not, but
So the two that did not do the long rest, if you don't do a long rest tonight, you're going to be fatigued from staying up for over 24 hours. But you got plenty of time for that because it's only like probably around 8 or 9 in the morning right now. You guys entered this castle around like midnight, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotta find some code then.
So you guys, whenever you're ready to start through, you are free to go.
Let's kill them all.
I'm feeling good.
Do we want to go back through and check out the door that we didn't do, or do we want to go over
Is there
here?
this one down here? Maybe we just take a peek.
Yeah,
Take a peek.
Um,
I opened the door.
The door is
Okay.
locked.
That's
We will
okay.
not take a peek.
I
Oh
look
wait,
at it in frustration.
I look at Sephiroth.
Peeky locky time.
All right, go ahead and give me
Amaze balls roll.
let me see. You're gonna try and pick the lock.
Yeah, boy.
1 second. Why don't you give me a sleight of hand? See if that works. All right, so you fiddle with the lock a little bit. You can hear it clicking and clacking, and then eventually you're able to push the key to the lockpick the right way, and the door unlocks. So now you can now open it.
Opens door.
All right. Hold
15 more of these bing bongs.
on.
What's behind door number 2?
Ah,
Oh.
So you open the door slowly and you peek in, and you can see. Let me get my ping for a second. You can see a chest here, and then it looks like a wardrobe. And you can see a person sleeping in the bed, and right next to them is one of those monsters you encountered in the basement, but bigger, about twice the size of it. Kind of huddled over right on the edge of the bed. Its paws up on the corner, watching this person sleep, but it's not moving, and it doesn't appear. Obviously, the person that's sleeping knows it's there.
who votes that I stab it?
Um,
This person's still
can we
sleeping.
tell who this person is? Does it look like some random person, or does it look like they're of some importance?
Sure. You look at them and you can see they are like a young adult, maybe anywhere between like 12 to 15. So like a young teenager. Um, and you see that they have long hair. You can't tell because the way they're facing if they're a boy or a girl. You just see the long
Probably
hair.
one of the king's kids. Well, I'm gonna run into the room, trying to get it to, I guess, have its eyes on me.
Okay, so you guys are gonna enter combat. Roll for initiative.
Let's kill this pedophile.
Push the wrong button. I gotta put this up real quick.
Oh,
All right,
my
go ahead
bad.
and roll.
Make sure you click your token first.
Yep. Did not do that.
It's so close. Oof. Why did my thing not go?
You did this to
Oh,
me.
wait, oh, there we go.
I
Woo!
win,
Good roll.
clearly.
Yeah.
Bright eye, bushy tail.
Right. Let me reorder this.
I don't like the name of that thing.
Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. All right, so
Don't say that.
Cross, you come in, and as soon as you enter, it was extremely alert. It jumps onto the bed, and it's from what you can tell, it's looking at you. You can't really see its eyes, but it's now facing in your direction. And Luca, it's your go.
Oh boy. All right. What to start with?
No fire. There's-
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do fire because there's a child right there. So let's just start with.
Hello.
I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Good.
Huh?
Kayla and Amanda are FaceTiming.
That's good. I'm sure Amanda's sanity will need it.
Alrighty.
So is that 7 cold damage?
Yes, it'll be cold damage.
Okay. All right.
And then
7. Okay. And are you doing anything else there, Luca? Or is that gonna be your turn?
Let's see. So I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So also because of that, his speed is reduced by 10 feet. So I'm not sure whatever his spell is, or whatever his speed is, but
Gotcha. Yep.
all right, cool. I'll take a step back a little bit, not into the fire, but just enough to be farther enough away.
All right. Cross, you're up. This thing just got blasted with ice, and it's moving a little slower than before.
Trying to find if there's something that I can do to, like, taunt it, basically. I don't think I have anything just yet. All right, I'm just gonna whack its ass with my glaive.
Hold on. You hit it. That's a 10 for the swing. 10 doesn't hit,
No problem.
so it does not deal damage. So you swing the glaive at it, and it, even though it's sluggish, it kind of like skitters to the right onto the floor, so it's no longer in the bed, and then your glaive smashes down on the bed, not hitting the person sleeping. They don't move as it hits the bed, though.
Realize I'm not in a little queue. There you go.
Oh, you weren't in here?
Nope.
Oh, my bad. Thought you were. So you'll go after Cross, even though you rolled higher. It'll be you're up next. Oh, I'm
Okay,
sorry,
I mean,
Cross. Did you want to move or do anything else here?
Nope.
All right.
Temporal.
Okay. We're gonna get right up in front of it. We'll stand up on the bedpost too.
Is this kid awake yet?
Nope. Still
Been 0 to
sleeping.
100 in
Blows
there.
chest. We'll go stabby. Yep, there we go. Make sure it's the right weapon.
Rapier de la Rata Muerta. Okay, so that as you stab at it, it tries to dodge and it just connects, hitting it dealing 13 piercing damage. And it kind of lets out like a squealing noise, but you can't. It's strange because you guys can hear it, but it's only inside your head. It doesn't actually let out any audible noise. And then that would be your turn. Sona, you're up next.
All this to save a child.
I'm doing it for the stuff.
We can all-
You just saw the
That's fine with
chest.
me.
We already knew that.
Yeah, we're aware.
Move from here.
Ruben, you're up. I don't know if you're. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to wake up this kid.
How are you gonna try and wake them up?
Bludgeoning damage.
Just like a slap on the face.
All right. You slap in the face, they don't budge.
But
And transport the body out.
how heavy is this kid? Can't tell.
Eyeing them up, it's hard to tell 100% because they're under the covers, but average weight's probably like 100 pounds or maybe a little less.
He's heavier than me.
What's that?
He's heavier than me. I'm sure I can do this. That's my action.
Excuse me.
Oh, was that kind of my action? Oh no.
Yes, it does.
How tall is this big old brain creature thing in the room?
It's like, well, because it's on its legs. The brain itself is like not that big, but its legs are pretty giant. It's like 3 feet tall, but the brain itself looks a little bigger than a normal head.
Okay.
Would you count that as an attack?
No, that was just you could still attack, but you wouldn't be able to do anything else there.
Gotcha. I guess I'll just slap it with my staff.
Slap it.
Slap the
All right,
creature.
going for the slap. That hits. Go and roll for damage, please.
Nope, ain't it. There you
I thought the first thing it was 17 damage. Like, damn.
go.
All right, so yeah, you bonk it on the back of the head, or what you perceive to be the back of his head because it's facing cross.
Yeah, it's whole
and it-
head.
Yeah, the whole thing is its head. And as soon as you hit it, it turns around, and now it is their turn. Pull this up. Where's its attacks?
If you're aiming at me, you can't hit me.
No, I'm not aiming at you. I'm seeing if I can make it into the room. And
I say go for it.
Buko, no fire. Remember.
I'm not setting the room. There are now 5 creatures standing in one very small clump. I
That
am not
did-
catching-
That did not stop you before.
That is very true. But that was a
If
very
you are going to
quick
cast
way
fire,
to
just make
get
sure
on
you
it.
shut the door.
And if you kill us all, guess who gets all the stuff?
I set the room ablaze. I want your things.
You just want my rat rape PR.
I do.
See, does this work? Oh, it doesn't say. Doesn't say what I want it to say.
Slash.
Yeah, I wanted to do the roll to see if it hits though for a armor class.
I think that is that it? I can't tell.
then
That's
the
fine. I can just roll the d6 for the damage. So it's swinging at you. Sona, what's your AC?
AC's 20, so it misses.
Okay, so that misses. So it slashes and it doesn't hit. And that is that it just kind of backs up onto the chest where that's locked here and ends its turn.
Several.
Huh?
Opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't use your bonus action
I can
on
know.
anything in your last turn.
No, he did not.
Mm.
Kill, 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 kill.
Shake it.
24
Ooh,
hits,
Jesus.
12 damage.
Stabbing this thing.
By the end of this fight, it's just a bunch of holes in it.
It's just a
You will
Loopy
taste
brain
like
mess.
rat feces.
And a chunk of meat to his rapier.
So as it's skittering away, you poke it and it kind of stumbles and then lands on the locked chest.
Nice. This thing's gonna. Yeah, your little rapier is gonna turn into like a kebab.
Various meats on it.
I hope so. Do you guys see how how hard this thing can attack based on like hovering over the damage thing?
Alright, whoa.
Plus 10.
Do what?
It gets plus 10 for whatever it rolls.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Didn't see that. Alright, well, let me go ahead and put myself into the fray. And then let's
right.
do some. Whoops, that's the wrong tab. See, just as my bonus action, could I check the boy right here and just see if it's some kind of medical issue or
What exactly you're trying to see if there's
just
something
seeing if
wrong
it's
medically
like,
with them?
yeah, because if he's got slapped in the face and he's still asleep,
Yeah.
then either that or like
I think it's something
just something
magical.
magic going on.
So if you want to check for magic, you need to do Arcana, and if you want to check to see if it's medical, I'd say do like perception.
Or there's a medicine one too on here in the
Yeah.
I'll see. I'll do magic.
Yeah, you're kind of observing them, and as you get close, you could sense there's some kind of magic emanating from this sleeping person, but you're not quite sure if what's the cause of the
Okay.
magic. But there's something affecting them.
Telling me he's in a
Alright.
magically induced coma.
Alright, let's do some. We're gonna do some magic missile. Everyone is still in a cone, and I don't want to start singeing everyone's hairs right now. Not yet.
Please don't. We just had a rest.
Keep clicking this thing. Oops.
So, are you doing magic missile?
Yeah. I have to do it one more time. I have to find the. Doing this on 2 separate screens is so much easier. I should have my normal computer set up next time. So 10 force damage.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
And actually, it's the description, but
Okay. Yep. So that hits and does the full 10 damage. Kind of blasts it in the head a few times, and it stumbles back, but it's still looks like it has a lot of fight in it, and
naturally.
cross as you're going, you hear something in your head. You can't make out the language. You don't know what it's saying, but something's whispering to you. It just sounds like gibberish, but it's a low tone, and you can hear it.
Um, I'm gonna throw my net, see if that'll help with anything.
The net.
Only a 10. God damn.
Yeah, tangle 1 large, 2 medium, 4 small.
Jesus.
It's actually a pretty big net.
That's a big net.
Pretty big net when they say.
Oops. Yeah, I didn't mean to click it twice, but it won the DC 10 strength check, AC
Fair
to
enough.
dodge it. Yeah, so I was able to jump out of the way. So it dodges your net throw there. It kind of like jumps over it and then lands down on it. What else you got, Cross?
Can I attack still?
Yeah, you can attack still.
Okay.
Fine.
Let's see if this works. I'm gonna do a shield bash. Fuck, that's awful. It's a good
15
roll.
hits, so it's 5 damage. Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You can
All
roll
right.
a 0.
I think it's just the way that
That's
it's
it
put
says
inside of
crit.
the.
Yeah, it's a crit.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you shield bash it and it pushes it back, hits the wall, bounces, and then like rolls itself over back onto all four. Are you gonna move or are you gonna stay where you're at?
Does my shield count as a melee weapon attack?
Yeah, I would say so. As long as you're not throwing it, then it wouldn't be melee anymore.
I have a thing with being a half orc. It says when here I'll share it. There we go. When you score a crit, weapons damage dice 1 additional time. So what would be the damage dice because of a fucking shield?
Did you roll a crit?
If we're going with the 27, no, yes, but I'm not sure how
27
you
is what
choose between.
that's
No,
advantage.
that's yeah.
That's the what?
Advantage. So if you had
Okay, then
advantage,
never mind.
you'd have got that one.
How do you know if you did or didn't?
The green usually means it's crit, and the
Yeah,
red will mean it's
green.
a 1.
Is 20 plus whatever my parenthesis thingy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green means natural 20.
All right.
In my turn.
It's your turn, Sebro.
Okay. We will probably stab it again. Stabby right in the freaking face.
You'll have to move up.
Yeah, you need to move here. But that hits for 9.
Unless it's a 6-foot rapier.
I mean, at the end of
Yeah,
this,
it's
it probably will.
It's your fantastic rapier.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
So that pierces right through it.
Ignore that.
Yeah, mine's being slow. It's rolling me twice when I roll. So that you came up and stabbed it, and it is cornered, bloodied, and beaten right now. It's looking pretty dire for this thing. I'm guessing that's your turn there. Are you you gonna do anything else here?
I think I will wait.
Alrighty.
I'll end.
Sona, you're up. You had no luck waking the child, and
Again.
now you got this thing here.
The wall right here. Can I move there?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry. Yeah,
What's
you
it?
can move up. It's
Okay.
you can squeeze in there. You can still hit it from where you're at anyway. It's within range.
Just get it to get more quarter stuff. Yeah.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage, please. 11. Damn, you guys are beating this thing
Nice.
up. All right, so you hit it with the quarterstaff, and it hits it so hard it falls down. Is no longer standing. It's kind of just laying there, and then you all hear what Cross heard before. It's like a whisper. You can tell it's something's communicating with you, like telepathically or magically, something like that, to be able to speak into your mind, but you can't make out the language that's speaking.
Just for good measure, I'm gonna kick it.
Kick it.
Yeah, that hits. All right, and then as you kick it, you can hear the whispering is like rapidly, and as soon as you kick it, it kind of smashes open the brain, and the sound in your head stops, and it is smushed on the ground. No more. All right, so you guys all get plus 250 for experience. And the intellect devourer is dead.
2,300.
All right, I'm gonna check on that child again.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We all just
Yeah.
start poking it. Poking it.
start poking the child.
Hey.
Toss them around.
They do medicine check.
A rat.
Can I check the medical side now that we're out of combat?
Yep. Go ahead and give me a perception check for them.
And we already know it's magical, but just see if there's something else going on.
Hold on 1 second. All right. So, yeah, you do a medicine check, and you can tell whatever's happening is not medical, but they are unconscious, and you're not sure if they're going to be able to wake up. The slap didn't work, all the sound and commotion, and even with the intellect devourer being dead, still they don't wake up. You can tell they're alive.
They're not
They're
dying or
breathing.
anything.
They're not dying, from
Okay.
at least what you can tell. But they are not able to wake up.
Gonna go ahead and check out this chest up here. Smile.
All right, that chest is locked. You have to try and pick it.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. So yeah, you pick that open. No problem. You have this right here, and I'm gonna put it in there so you can copy and paste it. Oops, you still have the
Yep.
That is what you find in this chest, a 1 ounce block made from an unknown material. So this block, the description of the block, it's a red and blue cube. Probably about the size of like a Rubik's cube, could fit in the palm of your hand. And as its description says, an unknown material you can't really recognize exactly what it's made of. You know it's not wood or plastic or anything like that, but you're not really sure what it is.
That'll be something nice to bring to Hamza maybe. Where's
Mm.
where the
Hamza.
what is it?
Take out this wardrobe.
So I think that we have a
Excuse
couple.
me, you're checking out the wardrobe?
Yeah.
Okay. So you open up the wardrobe, and from what you could see, everything's pretty basic. It's just like a young woman's clothing, like some dresses, blouses, sleeping wear. And the only thing that kind of catches your eye, so when you open it, is a striped handkerchief. And this striped handkerchief looks like it's embroidered. It has like what looks like real silver lining on it for where the stitching is. It's a yellow and blue. It's a yellow and blue scarf with silver stitching in between the colors. And then a little lion on its crest there. So that's the only thing that really catches your eye. Everything else is pretty basic.
Take the handkerchief.
All right. Go ahead and add that oops to the party loot.
Got it.
And that's it. I mean, you also, if you want, you could take the dresses, but they seem pretty basic.
I will take one dress, please.
It's gonna cross dress.
Of course he will.
So how
So
big?
yeah, you could add plain dress if you'd like to
Got
to
it.
the party loot.
How big is the wardrobe? How big is the wardrobe?
Not that big. Probably 3 feet or 4 feet tall. Just tall enough to be able to hang up like the clothes in, and then not very wide. Like you could hide in it if you needed to. But there's no. It's not like a giant wardrobe.
Sure.
Like one person would probably be able to hide in that.
Down from there.
So looking at the handkerchief, that tells me that she's probably a very important member of this family. So should we take her out of here and get her medical attention? Although we'll be basically letting them know that we just plundered through their castle, but I think that they'll forgive us.
I
They'll
mean,
know from the trail of bodies.
only way out of here is through the water, and she's asleep
You can carry her.
in the water. Cross.
Yeah.
She's
Teleport
asleep.
to
She will
them.
drown.
Well,
She may or may not inhale.
water.
She may or may not just inhale water.
And that's also not to say that we couldn't just go out the front. Again, if we have her, they're already going to know that we've been in here.
What if we use the
Thanks for protecting
dress
her,
up like
too.
royalty?
I mean, we haven't really seen a actual person
We
Yeah,
have,
this is the
alive.
first actual live person you've seen in this castle so far. Otherwise, dead bodies or zombies.
which is also why I think we should save her. Because
Yeah.
if that's the king's daughter, king might be dead, but that'll give us good reputation with the city.
Well, I mean, I think we got two options here. Either you carry her, or several carries her, or we throw her in the wardrobe and lock it, barricade it, and come back later.
Can't we just lock the door?
Well, I mean, the door was locked before, and that thing was in here.
I mean, I guess we don't necessarily have to bring her with. I mean, if we keep her somewhere safe, then we can.
Well, we
tell
can leave her here if we
someone where
plan on
she's
going
at.
forward into the castle, or we can take her out into the city to get her help.
I'm content with leaving her here. Just lock the door.
Come.
Sorry, one more time.
We're gonna leave her in.
You're gonna leave her.
Yep.
All right, you leaving her in the bed.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's for my crude sketch that I'm doing on my way out, so I can keep track of my.
How about the?
That- It'll be a bad sketch.
So just so you guys remember, this door is locked. The gems fell out of these. You have to put them back.
Can I relock
Here it
this
is, take-
door?
There you go. Sorry, doing final touches.
The door opens like into the room, just so you know.
Is there a way to lock the door or no?
One more time.
Is there a way to lock the door or no?
I imagine that we locked it from whenever we were walking out and then just slammed it shut.
So yeah, if you close the door, you could try it. It's locked once you close it.
Okay.
Cool.
Severo, when if he goes to pick the lock, will have advantage because he's already picked it once.
Cool.
Perfect.
Oh, wait.
So he kind of has the hand motion down for it. But this one is locked. There's nowhere to pick the lock.
We can go ahead and put the gems back inside. Actually,
Wait.
last time I did it, I failed it.
Wait.
So somebody
Yep.
else should.
Yeah, you did it. You did it twice. It failed it twice.
I'll stand in front of the door.
I'll stand back here.
All right, so you guys put
sorry,
you guys put the gems in.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so let me do this.
just in case we have another
Situation.
situation.
All right, so the door opens up, and as it does, this door creaks right here. Oh, it's not letting me ping. Sorry, this door right here creaks open, but you're not able to see in there because it doesn't open all the way. And all that's left are the remains of the burnt zombies and what used to be a very beautiful rug, charred to a crisp. Luckily, the castle is made of stone and rock and granite, so it was not able to catch on fire and cause a huge fire throughout the castle while you guys were sleeping.
We just ignored it.
Yeah, I was tempted to make a fire happen, but it's everything in here is pretty much stone and rock, so there's really nothing in that room to catch fire. The doors are made of metal, so they actually still intact.
Alrighty. Well, Sonia, will you put down your removable rod so that we don't get trapped in here?
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter the room. Are these doors? Oh wait.
They're not open.
Do we need to check them again, or are we not worrying about those?
Oh, that's up
can.
to you guys.
I'm definitely gonna check them just to make sure nobody comes in behind us. You wanna go first, or
Sure.
me?
Hopefully they don't respawn.
Peek in there, yeah.
Let me get the reveal. So Cross goes to the door that had all the friends that you took care of earlier. And when you open it, it is empty inside. The only thing that you see is just blood on the ground and pieces of like human remains, but there's nothing in here. This when you guys peek around the room, you see a fireplace, and then over to the left here is a giant map of the continent that you live on.
I like that.
From all things considered, if you were to look around this room, you think this is really just like a meeting room. You can see like the round table of chairs where maybe the royals would discuss actions that they might take or what's going on in the world. But there's nothing of value in this room for like loot wise, and there's actually no other furniture besides the chairs and the table.
I am going to sketch the map because I don't have a map yet.
Sure, you that'll be something you want to add to loot. Um, Caleb, that'll be a map of the world.
Map of Mazmorra.
Yep,
Perfect.
you guys now have a map.
Yeah. Let's do equipment.
Just to reference what the map's detail is, I'll show you real quick. It looks like this. So that way, whenever you guys want to reference it, I'll pull this map up and you guys can see where you're at.
Cool.
Okay.
All
I'd
right.
like to open the door on the top. Get them
Y-
bodies.
You guys explored this room before. It's not revealing. One second. So you guys opened this door before and you saw in you have a globe over in the far end. A couple of dead bodies that have been sitting there. It looks like they've been dead now for a few days. The room stinks. Has a terrible smell to it. Here you have a uh, like a sealed book. It looks like to be a journal and then some scrolls here. On the table, another map similar to the one that was in the planning room, just smaller. And then this is a book with some writing in it, and then another scroll here.
I'm going to shuffle through the scrolls, see what they are.
Gonna
And I
take.
will loot the bodies.
I want to take the journal.
I'm gonna
All right,
take this,
one.
this
I'm gonna
map.
do the scrolls first. One sec, please. So the first scroll you look at here, who's looking at the scrolls? It's Luca.
Luca.
So Luca, you look at the scroll and it's worded on it. It says warding bond. Um, it's kind of it has like a little label on it, and let me link what that does.
Boarding.
So I'll link that in the chat. So that's what that first scroll that you look at has. And then you said you're gonna just there's two there. You're just gonna take both. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take both.
And then the second one reads detect thoughts. So
Ooh, that's a cool one. Mind freak.
so oops, add those to please, if you would. Detect thoughts. So I'll link that one.
What would that first one be called? I just put spell of willing creature.
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
a long one. You don't have to read through all of it, but
Oh,
the The first one?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let's spell
Don't remember what
warding.
it was. Yeah, it was warding. I don't remember exactly what it was now.
Warding bond, I think is what she
Warding
said.
bond. Yes, that was it. So warding bond, and then detect thoughts.
Yes.
So you have those two scrolls, and then the other scroll is just a blank piece of paper, nothing on it. So this table is checked out. You're now Sony. So you're gonna look at the book here.
Yeah, the journal.
Okay, you open it up, and it's a journal written by someone that looks like they go on some occasional adventures outside of this area. It just is like a live diary of their thoughts while they're traveling. As you're skimming through the pages, that's kind of what you read and see.
Is there a name to it?
What's that?
Is there a name to it?
I mean, if you wanted it to take it with you, it'd just be Traveler's Diary.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it with us.
Okay. Add Traveler's Diary. When you go to read it, let me know, and we'll put some information in there. And then, who's several? You're looking at bodies now. Is that what I'm
Yes,
saying?
body.
So you see a female laying on the ground. She's her body's torn open, um, and bleeding from her back, where the chunk of her spinal column missing. Um, and now the blood on the ground's dried up, and there's a stench coming off of the dead body. What are you looking for here?
Loot, and I like to sign my name in the dried up blood, I guess. With my rapier.
Of course.
All right, go ahead.
Of course.
Um, so it
Okay,
says
pretty
Severo
well.
was here, and the dried blood. Uh, Surely no one will think that you murdered her. And when you go look for loot, there's nothing on the body. Cross, what are you looking for here?
I'm gonna grab this map that's on here so that we have a I don't know what the right word is, but like
A small,
literal
a
map.
bigger version of the map, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. Add map, another map to loot. All right. As for furniture, you have a table, a couple benches that people look like they use to discuss, and then this table here as well. Hanging from the ceiling is a chandelier with candles. Um, they are still lit and burning, and then you have this large globe. Looks heavy and is sitting on some concrete rings that you're able to spin the globe. But the rings kind of help it stop from rolling away.
Can I jump on it?
You sure can. Can I get a athletics check?
Of course. I'd like to use it as a treadmill. Think.
What can go wrong?
I'll be
Wait,
here to
would you
catch you
say
just in case.
athletics or acrobatics?
Actually, yeah, I'd rather do acrobatics for this. You're jumping up onto it and gonna try and run on it.
Nailed
not,
it.
not good. So you jump up, and as soon as you your feet touch the globe, it spins, causing you to fall, and take 1 damage for impact on your head onto the stone.
Hell
Can I
yeah.
do a saving throw?
Try and catch him. Yeah, I'll allow that because you're right next to it. So you catch him in his arms. Several, you land right in across his big, muscly arms, and you're being cradled by him right now. So yeah, he reaches down and gives you a kiss on the forehead and puts you back on your feet. All right. I think Sona is looking at this going on and decided that she will give them so alone time, and Luke agrees and joins. They leave the room and close the door behind them.
Everyone cross stay. No. Alrighty.
You guys finish up in there?
Quick.
I suppose.
Oh, very quick.
quick and efficient, to the point. All right. So this is about as far as you made it before you did open this door, which right now it's cracked open. You did open this door, and last time you peeked in there, you're able to see some dead bodies, something that looked like a cathedral where maybe they would do prayer, and there was an intellect devourer inside. Last time you looked.
I have a vote for just blindly rushing in.
What about your bomb? Toss that shit
we
in
could
there real
we
quick.
could just blindly throw it in, sure.
Grenade.
Granada.
Is that what you guys are doing? You're doing a flashbang and then break the siege?
I'm here for it.
It's more or less just
Can
more
we
than a
do that, or
flashbang.
should we maybe. Well, no, the last one actually saw us pretty quickly. I don't know if we could sneak up on it.
That is true. It's probably reading our fucking thoughts as we're doing that.
It's just like waiting at the door.
It throws the grenade back at us.
So you guys
Should we
peeking in
all
here?
stand together?
Yeah, let's peek. Because we're fucking with a mind game kind of guy.
I'm backing up one step.
All right. So you open the door
Ooh.
and there's
That was a
nothing inside. Just the dead bodies and the cathedral organ that Cross ran up to, and then some chairs to sit on. And the organ is beautiful, has a bunch of ivory keys and nice golden pipes.
Cross, don't you dare.
And then you have a couple chandeliers hanging from the ceiling with candles that are lit still, and some fireplaces. And this was obviously a place of worship for whatever god or deity these guys worship to.
Luco, do you know how to play the piano?
I could try. It's been a couple years.
Give it a shot, bud.
All right, what? um,
Let's do.
is there? I don't think there's music anywhere. Music
Performance. Yeah, performance.
Oh, Luca knows how to play?
performance.
performance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, performance.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
Oh, Luca was
Oh,
a natural.
shit.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find something. Do you guys have the music now?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. So Luco starts playing a symphony of music for you guys. And then that's it. Nothing else happens.
Fair enough.
Several
Good job.
cries.
That's a
Great,
perfect time to hit a crit.
There's no better time.
Several cries from the beauty and Beast.
I've got it in the recap. Luco flawlessly pounds the keys.
Yes, he does.
You just see
Luco's,
emotion
Luco's somewhat of a
flowing out
bard
of him.
himself.
Yeah, there's the multi-class.
Do I get to add piano to my proficiency?
I'm actually fine with it.
Fuck yeah.
You rolled a 20, you get something out of it. So you have your +1 in playing the piano now.
You recall back to the days of as a young half elf, where you would spend your time playing the piano.
That's how I coped.
Nice, beautiful song. Thank you.
Alrighty, let's go grab that kid again.
Aren't there staircases in this room?
There are 2 rooms that you have not explored.
Ooh, I wasn't sure if they were
Here
blocked off or.
and on the opposite side here.
Alrighty, which one we want to go to?
All right.
That's not an answer, but okay.
Is it totally an answer?
You open this one here. Hold on a second. As you open the door, you see a staircase that's leading up.
Perfect.
Take this one.
Whoop. All right. You going for this door next?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you open this door. You have someone sitting on a chair here. They are dead and they are laying down on the table. it looks like they were writing like a note. They have a quill in their hand, but the black goo was seeping out of their mouth and eyes and actually spilled onto the paper, so it's illegible now. Inside the room, you have another chair, so that's vacant. A bookshelf with various fiction books available for reading, and then a table with random things. You have like a goblet here, another little book that the person was perhaps reading, um, a lantern that has a candle inside that is out, and the only thing that's shining through is this light right here, just shining right down onto the table, and this fireplace is out, no fire in it. So the room has a dim lighting just from the window here.
And just shove them out of the way.
Yep. They eat.
A robot across the room.
So they're
Oh,
they are
ahead.
moved out of the way, laying on the ground. And you're right in front of the desk that they're at. What are you doing, Cross?
The papers are illegible
Yeah.
because they have the black goo on them. But is there anything that we can get from them, like even if it's just partial,
Um
or is it covering it?
it's where they wrote, because they didn't write much. It's covered.
Fair enough.
Yeah, not much to read there.
Can I check this?
Severo, do you still have that brain on you? Asking the hard questions.
The
Yes,
brain or the dead rat?
The brain.
Yeah, didn't you grab the little brain in the basement?
We're trying to worry
I'm
about
pretty
you.
sure I did. I don't think I added it. Oh yeah, there it is. Small brain monster.
He gets that he has a brain.
Along with my
This is what we're talking about, Severo. This isn't healthy.
Who asked you?
You're sitting across from me in a chair.
Oops. I just fogged you guys. Sorry.
It's all dark.
Severo disappears.
What brain?
What brain?
um yeah, so this room, not too much going on here. Pretty basic. It looks like just a little office room.
Gotta
I'm
check.
gonna take one of his books.
Sure. Yep. So there's hold on, let me get some titles for you. That we can get a good pick.
Perfect.
So you have The Glass Ode, The Dawn of the Prey, City of Dragons, and The Cloaked Heavens. Those are the books that you have available.
I'm gonna grab the glass ode.
All right. You grab The Glass Ode, add that to your inventory.
Come. I will write a short story on it.
Write an essay. It's a book report now.
Or can I check the paper and see if he does it look like he wrote that as he was dying, or
Yeah, he was writing something as he was dying, but it's illegible because they died onto the paper and then kind of lacquered out on it.
can I check the drawers of the desk if there are any?
There are no drawers. Nothing. The only thing that is on the table, there's a ink quill, or I'm not sure it's called, like a dipping jar for the ink. A lantern with a candle in it that is currently out. A cup, like a goblet that had some wine in it, and that's about it.
I will be drinking that. Thank you very
Mhm.
much.
Can we leave him while he does that?
Alrighty.
You're gonna drink. Can I get a Constitution check? I just want to see.
Watch this.
I just want to see something.
We're all gathered watching.
The world's strongest wine.
Let me get a Constitution check.
Oh,
So yeah, you drink
Oh,
that wine and it's delicious, and you're kind of feeling a little tipsy just from one glass.
perfect.
Pretty strong stuff. All right,
Oh, I see. I did the wrong one. Oh well.
that's fine. It's not the big deal. You're just a little tipsy at the moment.
well,
Moving on.
Up them stairs.
All
You can
right.
see that going.
Off to the 3rd floor.
Would leave the child to die.
1 second, please. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta reveal a spot for you guys. All right, go ahead and bring your characters in. You come up to the stairs and you are at the top now. The staircase is identical to the ones that you've traveled up before. It's a spiral staircase with some lamps, torches that are burning to light the way, and then there's some windows as you go up as well, illuminating the path. The, the ceiling seems like it goes up for now another like 15 feet. Um,
Luco,
I'm
we're up the
coming.
stairs.
Stop reading your book.
I'm gonna poke through the door real quick.
Already know.
Yep.
Just gonna do
Hold
a
a
nice little
second.
Midwest squeeze by.
So you open the door, and there's nothing inside, but you do see a couple beds with blood stains and blood dripping down onto the floor. You also see a toy like rocking horse here.
Glad that's a
Um,
rocking horse because I thought that was something completely different.
Yeah, I was saying that is some.
yeah, there's a rocking horse and another toy ball. So from all intents and purposes, it looks like it's a kid's room. It pushes horse. So Servo sitting on the horse and Cross pushes it. You guys get +1 to your bond.
Y'all go and investigate this room. We're gonna go and play with this for a little while.
All right.
So this is like a headboard for the beds. Just like a grand headboard. Here's like a photo. You'd see a father and a mother. They're kind of like posed elegantly, and then you recognize one of the people in the picture. It was the little. It was like the teenage girl that was downstairs, and then there's 2 children also in the picture that you do not recognize, a boy and a girl.
Can I cut through the painting with my rapier?
You can.
Sure.
Try
What
to-
are you cutting?
Just right through the painting itself.
An ass.
Just giving it a big slash.
Do an ass. Several.
What?
I am Sephiroth. You have like Zorro, but instead you do an
you-
S.
You mark the S.
All right. Well, you destroyed that beautiful painting of that family.
Congrats.
It is gone.
I'm gonna watch that fucking movie now. Goddamn.
Someone kiss the ball. Is that several?
Um,
Now why'd you do that?
yeah. The painting is destroyed.
I'm gonna look at the table and see if there's any like marking. What blood is, if it's like similar cuts to like what would come from those creatures downstairs, or
You're looking at the beds.
yeah, where all the blood's at.
Okay. So yeah, you look. You see, it's a lot of blood. Looks like from your investigation, just looking, you tell if this was a person, they're likely no longer alive. They probably bled out because the amount of blood that's on the bed is substantial. It was enough that it started leaking down onto the floor below it as well. But there's no bodies, just blood.
Where'd those
Any
bodies
like
go?
cuts into the bed, like torn cloth, anything like that?
No cuts at all.
Hmm.
The sheets are ruffled and scrunched down to like the base of the bed. For like that they use to cover themselves with, and then the actual sheets you lay on are just soaked in blood. From what you can tell, just how the bed is rested with the pillows and how the blankets are set, it looks like whatever or whoever did this, there's no struggle.
Sacrificing their children, I see.
Yeah, standard
You're opening
soldier
that-
stuff. Yeah,
You're
open
opening
this
that door there, Sona?
thing. Do it.
All right. You open this door and you open up to a bathroom.
Party.
Really not much in here. Just a spot to use the bathroom, a fireplace to keep the bathroom warm, and a place to rinse their hands, a little bucket in the corner, and that's it. Just a bathroom. No signs of anybody or anything in there. Cross, you're using the toilet. Oh,
Yes, I just relieved myself.
all right, very good.
Was that as Severo was reaching into the toilet?
It was, and I don't know why Sonia was watching.
Because he's perplexed.
What the fuck are they doing?
All right. What's your next move, guys?
We kick open the door.
All right, you kick open the door. There's no resistance. The door was unlocked.
Not this crap again.
Another beautiful rug, identical to the one that was downstairs, that you guys torched.
We'll go torch it again.
There was no we in that.
And then,
one person.
Unlike the door downstairs, this one was just open. Didn't require anything to pick it or try to open it up with.
I'm gonna pull the rug.
You pull the rug.
Literally.
There's nothing underneath besides. You can see now the floor is no longer granite and stone. It's wood.
Ooh, plot
Everything,
twist.
all the flooring is wood now.
We'll go
Great,
now.
be careful, buddy.
My skill set is now limited.
Can I do a perception check to make sure it's safe to enter this room?
Sure.
We don't, nothing bad happens. That was awful.
Oh, good
You
God.
perceive nothing. Yeah,
that room.
it's just a room. You have a couple torches. There's no windows in this room either because it's kind of dead center of like the castle. It's just a room. Looks like
Alright,
more
well-
so a hallway than anything else.
After that bad roll, I'm just gonna walk over to a door,
Second.
peer it open.
So you're gonna open this door here.
Mm-hmm.
You open it up and it looks like a master bedroom. You have a dresser here, a desk that way they would be able to write in the journal or take notes, a little fireplace, and then a neatly pressed and made bed. Looks like no one's been in this room for a few days. In the corner here, there's a rug, and there's not anything on the map to show, but there's a little changing areas. That way, if someone wanted to change, they'd have modesty. And then a couple windows here and here that are shining some light in.
Well, it looks like we took a long rest in the wrong area.
Could have slept in a bed.
I'm gonna move the carpet just to see if there's anything underneath it.
Nope, nothing underneath it. Just a fancy looking carpet. There's a lot of floral patterns, and on the bottom here, it looks like there's two like angels, like praying there, and also on the side as well. And otherwise, it's just flowers and different colors: red, blue, yellow, and white.
Very nice upholstery they have.
Yes, very nice.
In this door.
So as you walk up to that door, you hear whispering again. But
You should open it.
you
for
could
sure.
hear something that actually says your name, like that.
Oh, Cross, that's up to you.
None of the other
Um,
party members heard that. Just you, Sona.
I'll say Cross, open the door.
Okay, I open it.
No
Hold on.
question.
Oh, I gotta turn on reveal. Wrong thing. Polygon reveal. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh shit!
All right, so you open the door and you see inside another master bedroom, but inside this master bedroom, there's some things in here. So you have 3 of those intellect devourers, and then in front a monstrosity, and I'll show the link in 1 second.
I'm gonna slam the door shut and then debrief what I've just seen.
You mean quietly shut the door, right?
Oh, they already know I'm there.
Hold on, I'll link what it looks like in Discord. So that's kind of what's sitting there with the intellect devourers.
Sick.
Looks fun.
Yeah,
Looks like a nice lady.
friendly. So yeah, as you go to close the door, it doesn't budge, and the monstrosity is like just kind of standing there, turns around, and you can hear all of you can hear this inside your heads. And she says, "You guys should not have came here. You should have left when you had the chance." And then she looks directly at Sona and smiles like a evil demon grin. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on now. You see some monsters in this room. This one that was over here in the corner pops over onto the bed behind her directly, and the door won't budge.
Alrighty, well, there's a hostage in that room, and there's 3 of the little mine thingies, plus a big lady, so what are we gonna do?
Couldn't help the last one, but I can't help this one.
You're
Do we
right.
want to
You're
fight
right.
it or run?
Let's say run.
You guys gonna run?
All in favor?
I mean, otherwise, I'm taking down the entire castle here in a second.
Yeah, I don't think
But
that
I
we win this fight in a room with someone we don't want to kill.
Yeah.
They may live if the little brain suckers need them to be alive still, so we might have time.
That's not a hostage, that's a casualty at this point.
Yeah,
It is.
especially
So,
if we want to kill them.
All in favor for run?
Mm, Yeah.
I
Run which way? I want to check this left room.
Yeah, you have area to the left, and you have the stairwell.
I'm gonna run this way.
Yeah, do we really need to know what's in that room?
Scary lady up there.
I think we need to go because I need stuff.
Donna, as you move, you hear the voice again. It's a whisper, and she says, and you can feel your crest that you have start to like singe a little on your body. Your sigil that you have.
gotcha. Let the people, let the boys know. Like, guys,
What's that?
I said let the boys know that guys, sigil burning. So yeah, let's get stepping. It's cool. This is now we're not supposed to be
This is
here.
burning. Not good. At least
That's
until we
cool.
know why.
I know what she looks like now, but we gotta go.
Gotta go, Severo.
Luco, can you sketch her real quick?
Yeah, I don't think you have time for that. Unless Luke was real good.
It's like a fucking stick figure. Nope.
Just paints it red.
Yeah. We'll take that as a stick figure.
So you guys are running away?
Yeah.
All right. She lets you go.
That was nice of her.
As you leave, well, is Severo going to, or is Severo exploring?
That's up to Severo.
Several goes exploring.
Okay. You sure?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Sneak around.
So you open this door. Hold on, please. So you open that door, and you see like a giant like living room. Your friends have all abandoned you. You're by yourself now.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I'm right here in the doorway just watching as Severo's exploring more.
So, yep, you
Honestly,
you open that door, and
Oh, crap.
there you saw into the living room. There's some dinner plates here. The cabinet probably filled with like knives, forks, plates, different things like that. And then there's 2 rooms you can see the entrances to over here in the corner.
All right, I
you
guess
could
we'll
try
check this one.
running.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
Honestly.
so you do that, and then Luco, you see as he's kind of still exploring, they've exited the room for the master bedroom. You guys are now completely separated, and you open this, and this is a supply room. So there's all kinds of dresses and suits. You
Yes.
see some some kids' toys, and then another chest that's actually locked here.
Oh no, the
Yes,
greatest temptation.
boy.
Oh my
So,
God.
Luco, you see that these start skittering towards you now because your door's still open.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
not a good move there.
Yeah, I'm closing the door and moving. Oh my gosh.
You're leaving your friend behind here, guys. Severo's left behind.
We might come back.
All right.
Eh,
I'm
So,
wondering if there's a blaze. Like, do
go
I?
ahead
Maybe
and
we need us.
if you're gonna try and pick that lock, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand. Let me see if you can pick the lock. I really hope you can. Let's make it worth it. 11. Yes, so you're able to pick the lock, which is great. And inside, give me a second.
Or balls of steel.
Yeah.
I will put everything in the Discord chat of what's there. So inside you have 4 silver pieces and 2 copper pieces. A gem that belongs to a piece of jewelry that's worth roughly 68 golds. 4 more silver pieces and 2 copper pieces. A pouch full of dried berries. A pipe, one that you smoke, not like a pipe for like sewage. So a pipe, and then 5 more silver pieces. So that's what's inside.
Wait, I will start smoking the pipe immediately.
Yeah, you light up the pipe, and you can now you're in that room by yourself, and you hear footsteps outside. What is it that you are going to do next?
I guess we'll hide in the dresses real quick.
All right, you hide in the dresses, and
Where's the
as you
dress I stole?
as you do, um, the 2 intellect devourers enter the room. Um, let's they're looking around. They don't seem to really see you, but as soon as uh, this large lady enters the room, she spots you, and we can go ahead and roll for initiative. Let me pull it up.
You said the floors are wood.
The floors are all wood.
The goals are like,
You said the floors were wood?
he's cracking his knuckles. We're about to do this.
And let me just roll for her.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Luke will go around burning everyone. Ugh. So we're not a part of this, correct?
You guys over here are not close enough to be a part of it.
But we probably are starting to wonder, like, hey, you know, Severo didn't come out of there,
Yep.
and they're not chasing us. So
That's true. They're
y'all
not
think we should
chasing
go
you.
back, or should we leave them?
Oops.
Ooh.
I have to undo that. I don't know how to undo that.
We're in the 5th dimension now.
Oh,
Some things have happened. You gotta put your move your pieces back. They're underneath layer. Map layer. There you go.
Oops.
You're good.
That's back, yeah. There we go.
Everyone should be back.
Hey, my thought is that if this is all wood, the only way I can see us getting out of this is digging a hole through the floor.
I mean, we can go downstairs.
We can go
Mm.
downstairs. The only way to get him out is, I mean, if we go downstairs, can we run over there and then
So you have absolutely no idea where
We
he
have
is
no
in
idea where
this
he's
uh,
at.
this
Yeah.
room,
we
because
just bust
you
around?
you lost sight of him, Luco, as soon as he kind of entered in there, because
Yeah.
then the rest of these guys came out, so you don't
Yeah.
know where he is.
Yeah.
you tell how thick this floor is.
Do I burn down the castle?
I mean, it's just this
I
floor.
think we go back for him.
Boy.
Oh, there's 2 of me.
Whoops. Cross has cloned himself.
Hello, me.
All right. So I'll let you guys decide kind of what you're gonna do, and then I'm gonna start this combat.
I think we go back for him, but
Mhm.
to make
Just
it
to chill
fair,
out.
I think that we should probably do a wave of attacks, and then we will.
You could be.
Yeah,
Start
yeah.
moving
I'm letting you
forward.
guys make the choice on what you're gonna do, and then we'll move on.
But you'd still have to
I'm gonna
really
stand at this door
action-wise.
and get ready to enter.
I'll stack up.
So you're all coming back for your friend. That's very nice.
Very sweet of us.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
All right, so this intellect devourer here comes forward and is going to attack you, Servo. Um, let's see, where is it? Right here, right? Lucas. What's your AC, Servo?
16.
Okay, so this one misses. Leave him to. So it actually swings, but it can't. You're able to like duck behind the clothes, so it kind of misses when it swings at you. And now your turn.
I think we'll stab the horrible looking lady.
Okay. That actually hits. So there you go. You stab her, but it doesn't really seem to do too much. She's not really phased by it. She kind of just takes
That's
it
good.
and then starts laughing. You can hear laughing in her head. And Sona, you also can hear the laughing. You
And
just
then
you
we
just hear
will
like
use
a.
my second action to dash away.
Can you link dash?
I'm not sure how far I can go or not, but
Can you link dash?
what does that mean?
I need you to link the dash.
Like your
Um,
ability.
Yeah. Because if you're not able to dodge opportunity attack, they're both going to attack you as you exit the door.
Yeah, that would just be your straight movement because dash is an actual action. Dash
Yeah.
just adds your movement on top of your movement. So instead of going 30 feet, you can go 60 feet, that kind of thing. But you can't attack if you do that. So you just use your regular 30 feet or whatever movement you have to move away. So you'd still be susceptible.
Can the opportunity attack be where they just like smack Severo's butt as he's running by?
They're going to attack him as he tries to run, yeah. And
Yeah.
they're both. He's going to have to go past both of
Yeah.
them, so they're both going to attack.
Easy.
All right. Pause misses again. This is nothing. Hold on, I need to get this character.
Something has a feeling that Cyril's about to have no ass.
Just repeated smacking.
I'm just gonna use the intellect devourer's attack for this one again. So as you go by her, she actually hits you. And let me roll the damage. With slash roll 4D.
Oh, I didn't like what you just said. I don't think.
Yeah, so she hits you for 30. Oh, she had a
Ooh.
crit. I don't know how much HP you have.
Are you still up?
Probably not.
How much HP do you have?
I have 21, except
Yeah, so you're down.
nope, except I'm a half orc, which means that
Ooh, what does it do? Do you have something that'll save you?
when you are reduced to 0 hit points but not killed out, well, maybe I am killed outright. Wait, how does that work exactly?
What is killed outright? 10 over the HP mark?
No, killed outright is double your health.
Yeah, so you're okay. You're not killed outright.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
To this.
Just laying on the
Hold
ground like a fish.
There you go.
You can drop to 1 HP instead. You can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. All right, so you have 1 HP, and then you've ran all the way to here.
He has 1 HP and no ass cheeks.
You were mooning and then you lost cheek.
This is where we enter the room and get in a conflict with this devourer.
Okay, so roll for initiative as you open that door. Oops, and I'm gonna roll for the intellect devour as well.
Ow.
Oh, well,
Things
both
just
of
got
us.
crazy.
Just got a little out of hand.
All right, so Severo, that's your go. You are hanging on by a thread here.
Ha!
Sona, as this monstrosity walks forward into this room, you hear her say, "You should have left. If you will fall, and then nothing will stop me." That's what she says to you. And
We weren't leaving.
Oh, she's a talker.
Yeah, to me only.
yeah, only Sona hears. You guys don't hear anything.
What's that? It's right here. Uh,
And then she walks forward. Severo, she's staring right at you. And she casts an aura. This is a I'll explain what the aura is. So she kind of like you see she starts channeling something above her, and then it dissipates into the air. And as she does, anyone that's within a certain range of her, you guys would have to kind of figure it out by testing it. Are gonna feel um like some kind of drowsy feeling. Um, and what this is gonna do is gonna give you disadvantage on attacks. Spells will be normal, so it won't affect your spells, but you're gonna have disadvantage on attacks. And also, only she will have advantage on attacks and spells. But normal spells, like so, Luco, your spells you'll still be able to
Mhm.
cast normally. So this is something that's like a debuff, and that's her turn.
And that's for
Um,
all creatures.
for anything that's within range of her. So it's
What's the
gonna
range?
also do the intellect of hours.
Yeah, so they even
Um, and I will tell you who is affected right now. Give me 1 second. Got to snap to center.
No problem.
So just Luco, and then these two intellect of
Okay.
hours.
the sever on those two. Okay.
I'm sorry, yeah, Severo, and those two. Everyone else is doesn't feel anything yet. You can physically feel this, Severo. So you know that when she did that channel, you feel there's something like wrong with like your consciousness and like your reactions.
Sweet.
Quick question. How do you do a bonus action?
Um,
It's every turn that you have an action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay.
Bonus action for the most part. Let me pull up the definition, but it's nothing crazy that you gotta do. I mean,
that'd be
unless you
like
have something specific that says like you can use your bonus action to take as an action using
yeah,
something. For
a
me,
bonus
like
action might be like you try and intimidate something.
yeah,
Okay.
uh,
or I mean, some of your stuff might say it too, where it's like you used your bonus action to do something.
I'm gonna
An
see
extra attack
where
or whatever.
or like whenever it comes into my turn, I've got an ability I'm gonna try to use.
uh,
So where are we at now? She casted her aura.
Yes.
Um
Your flesh wound. Yeah, I actually thought you red by her. She just killed you.
yes.
Just slaps you.
That would have really sucked because then it wouldn't have made it all the way over to the door. You'd have
Yep.
to go back to
Right by the closet door.
within range. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that'd be real hard to rescue him.
Yep.
Thank God for the relentless endurance.
yeah.
Mhm.
uh,
I'm
Several
sorry.
other
It's
ones.
actually Luco's turn. Um, Luco,
All
you
right.
are up.
All right. Um. So then entering this room, that's just 10 feet right there. Severo, did Severo leave, or is the door left open?
The door
since
is wide open. Yeah.
Okay, so we can see Severo is now running out with one cheek.
Yeah, you can see he
whole
got
action
slashed
shot.
really hard by her claws when he ran past her. You see, like, if you guys look at the picture, she has like a tentacle, and that's what like slapped him.
I will. Oh boy.
Oh, hi, kitty.
Still can't use fire because I'm gonna catch this entire freaking place on fire. So I'm gonna just use Ray of Frost.
Using Ray of Frost on the intellect devour that hits. You can see it's
Cool.
visibly not able to move. It's visibly moving slower now from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I think I'm doing.
Your range is 60 feet on that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I got an
Magic
idea.
Missile is like 120 or something like that.
All right. So the intellect devour, its turns up and it's looking at you, Cross. It's going with it's slashing with its claws. With that's a crit. That's hitting. So,
This.
so that hits. Let me see if the damage is 2d4.
Okay, not as bad. Maybe.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's great. So you get hit for
We
2.
take those.
I need you to give me an intellect saving throw, please, Cross.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It works.
Barely.
So you felt as it hit you, if you felt something, a strange feeling in your head, and then you hear whispering once again. It's just like, but you're able to resist it, and it didn't do anything else from there. And it is that is the end of that one's turn. Now it's this intellect devour's turn. Let's see how far it can move. Snap to center. What's its movement?
Damn, that thing's got some movement.
I'm
We'll be able to catch
not
up
sure if
real
it
quick.
actually. I'm not sure if it actually go that far.
Okay.
I'm checking right now. Yep, it's got 30 feet. So 30 feet moves to here, and that is its turn. Snap to center. How you doing there, Severo? You hanging in?
As you can see, I pissed a happy face on the floor.
Just laying on the ground.
So this
running
one
out
moves
sheep.
forward and jumps onto the table, but it's not able to get to Severo. Severo's just out of reach. Ross, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to first attack this the one in front of me with my glaive, and then I'm going to do a bonus action of this thing.
Luco, you hit it for 3 before, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. So you use your glaive, 22 hits for 11. Okay, and then what is your bonus action? Challenge Divinity, Divine Challenge. As a bonus action, you can compel a creature within 10 feet of you to focus its attacks upon you. So which one are you? You're focusing this guy here?
Yep.
Okay. So he will now be focusing his attacks on you.
Does he or has to do a charisma throw to see if I actually hit? Says the creature must make a charisma saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it has disadvantage on attack rolls.
The first one is the one. It's a 6.
Okay, that's probably a fail.
Yeah.
Creatures who fail the saving throw also take your proficiency bonus and radiant damage for every attack made not against you. Oh, that's cool.
Right. Are you doing anything else there?
I'm gonna go ahead and move back. Start getting my distance.
Okay. It's not able. It doesn't do the opportunity attack because of the slow and let you walk past.
Cool.
Sona, you're up. As soon as you go to make any motion or action, you hear the whisper in your head again. And she says, "You are not." And that's what you hear her say. That's your turn.
Got nothing to help out with this.
Could use the immovable rod after we get Severo out.
I don't have no more than the door.
It's in the door
Oh,
downstairs.
that's a good fucking point. Shit.
And also, these doors don't have locks.
But if it
'Cause,
has an immovable rod in front of it, no. Let's have to bust it down.
Let me- I got nothing. Is she gonna see? Action. Something. Alright. Stand right here.
I need some music.
And then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ready my arms. Ask yourself. Haven't used it yet, but sitting there with
Do
the
you have
hands.
your,
In a
do you have your
whoop-ass
arms like floating around you now?
No, I'm waiting. Have the hand sign like waved but not activated.
Okay.
So in my turn.
Severo, you're up. You're able to move
It-
here. You feel that like just dark, like dampening presence on you right now,
Noise.
and you're surrounded by enemies. But you can see at the end of the hall, you can see your friends, Luco.
I'm nice. It's not worth it.
Dumbass.
Oh, wait, Severo, there's still a room over here you haven't checked out.
Don't listen to the voices.
30 feet.
You're just enough
you're
space to
cheap,
actually
then let's
open that
go.
door too.
I'll probably do a dash and then a double action of a dash.
Okay.
This way, specifically.
Yeah. That way you don't get the opportunity to attack. Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mean, you can go to like there
Wait.
and then up one. Because it'd be 25 and then another 5 just go up if you want to get at least around the door to here or there.
Onto the
It's one
rocking
of these,
horse.
either
Back
right
on the
next
horse.
to him or right here. Not on the horse though.
He can be on the horse if he wants. He's out of danger.
I'm on the horse.
Can we take the horse with us?
No.
Yeah, you can if you'd like. Thank God
That's
he
probably
picked
gonna
that
weigh us
lock, because
down.
if he didn't get anything off of that, just got his ass beat, that would have sucked.
It was close.
Oh yeah, that's an understatement.
All right. So that's your turn. Snap. I always forget where the snap is. There it is. I just had it. What's the snap under?
The snap.
The snap to center, so you can see like the measurement.
Oh, it'd be a fourth icon, the ruler, and then if you just hover over it, there's a thing that says snap to center. You can click that, or there's other options: snap to corner, no snapping.
Yeah. I don't actually see that on mine. I saw it a second ago. Can you show me 30 feet, please, for me? Just make
Yep.
it easy for me.
From
From her, yeah. Yeah, roughly there then. Okay.
roughly in here.
So she's gonna move. She slinks through this door. She doesn't actually walk when she moves. She floats and kind of hovers above the ground.
Of course she does.
So she
she
floats
stepped
in
in the
here.
urine.
She floated right over the urn, yeah. And she's now in the room with you, Luco. And Sona, you could hear in your head. She says to you that you're too late. I'm already awoken. And I believe Luco, you should be in range to feel the presence on you now.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's actually just short.
Let's see.
Depends on
25.
where you measure from. Yeah, 25 feet.
Yeah.
So you can kind of feel that like dull presence like around your senses now, and you feel like there's something like dampening down on you. And it is actually your turn now, Luco.
We out. So I will. 25, and then yeah. I mean, I could be well out of here. So gotta go.
I
Bye.
Had a blast.
Have a blast. Just use my dash action and run all the way to the stairs. Oops, I went through the wall. There
All right.
we go. I am out. And close the door behind me if I can. As I run.
Yeah, it's fine. You close the door, and so Sona, the door closes right in front of your face as you see Luco sprinting past you, and you hear on the other side of the door uh, something banging on it. Um, and you can see like a crack on the door when it smashes. These doors are wooden. No locks on the door. The door's closed with the handle.
Luckily, they don't have thumbs.
All right, this one's up. Cross, here we go.
Also, just the thing that I just linked in the Discord, that's just a general combat tab thing that's really useful. So if you want to look at that, there's a section on the right that says it's the Roman numeral 7. It gives you all the actions that you can do. So apart from just attacking, you can disengage and then move, so there's no opportunity attack, and you can still move. There's dodging. You can help each other with stuff. You can ready an action, so then as soon as something happens, then you'll attack or whatever. So
Nice.
there's some extra
Nice.
stuff I threw in there for the future.
So Cross, you ran.
Yes, indeedy.
Sona, it's your turn. You could feel your sigil burning even more. Like it's starting to cause an itch on your skin right where the sigil is.
I'm also gonna run.
All right. And Severo, you're up now. And you
Boop,
are
I'm
piecing.
way down those stairs.
All right. So Severo and Luco
It's
are
like
down the
30
stairs.
additional 30.
Yeah, Severo and Luco made it down the stairs, and then Sona's at the top now, and Cross, you're not quite to the stairwell yet. Sona and Cross, you could hear the door just shatter open, wood splinters fly through the room as the floating
Roast.
monstrosity just kind
Me?
of blasts through it. And then Luco, you're down at the bottom. Are you going to move forward? Are you going to wait for the others?
What now?
You're at the bottom of the staircase. Are you gonna move forward? Or are you gonna wait for the others?
Yeah, I mean, if they start getting through this first doorway right here, then I'll start moving.
Okay. So you can kind of you're just gonna hold your turn for now.
Yeah, so I guess you can just do ready action of dashing to where
All right.
as soon as everyone is in through this doorway and then we get that door closed, then I'm just going to continue running down the stairs.
Yep. This door behind Cross is closed, and you hear the same thing, Cross. As the previous door, it's something's hitting onto it.
Damn, they're hitting those doors hard.
Yo.
Yeah. Imagine if those were people. All right, Cross, you're up. They're all
Moving down the
waiting on you and
stairs.
Sona, so you're gonna sprint down the stairs.
Yeah.
Sona going down.
Yep.
All right, moving back to the second floor.
So do I set the place on fire or
So you guys are all right here.
I vote no,
okay?
just because we still have that other kid up there, and it's
That's
probably the king's son.
All your old pieces are still here.
We're going to sacrifice him anyway, but
Probably
it's not on our hands.
not on our hands. I like that.
All right, so that door is blocking the way, but it probably won't block it for very long. We're currently not in combat. Give you guys a minute here to make a decision what you want to do, and then but you don't have long because as soon as that door breaks, they're coming down that stairwell.
I'm gonna run over to this room and grab the girl out of here. So I need Severo to come unlock the door for me.
All right, you guys want to move away from there.
Yeah.
I'll stand here and just kind of ready in action to where if anything gets through this door, the first thing that I see in that doorway, I'm going to blast with Ray of Frost to slow them all down.
We could also pull the staff and then pull out the gems.
Oh, sorry, I'm standing next to the staff, aren't I?
Yep. Take
Yep.
the staff.
Okay, never mind.
Pop that bad boy out.
Take the staff.
All right, so you lock the doors
With
behind you.
eyes.
So these two doors are locked, and these doors are not made of wood. These are the metallic doors, so they're a lot sturdier. But in doing so, when you close these doors, you lose full visibility of what's behind them now. Severo, you have advantage on this lockpick. Several
Remember,
lifts
is there a
over.
way to turn that on?
What's that?
Is there a way to enable that, or is it just the two numbers?
It's
two
just
numbers.
those numbers. You take the higher one.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
So easily you pick this lock with no problem.
Alrighty, I grabbed the girl. Do you want me to do a check of some sort?
No, you should definitely be strong enough to carry her. Just, as I said, 100 to a little less than 100 pounds.
Don't mind me. Just have a passed out girl in my hands.
All right, going down to the first floor.
Mhm.
So you guys are now on the first floor. Let me turn the fog off.
Darkness.
Darkness.
You really adopted the dark.
I was born in it.
I was born in it.
Molded by it.
Raised by it.
All right, so if you,
fuck.
I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this area again. Everything in here is dead. There's nothing. These monsters were already killed by you guys. The
Okay,
ones sitting here, the intellect devourer and the two zombies. You guys should be right here. If you want to pull your pieces. You thoroughly explored the area, so you know. This leads down to the basement here. I'm paying down in the bottom right corner, and this was the front gate.
Did we go through here? I don't remember this.
I don't think we did.
I don't remember this either.
We came
You did.
through the bathroom area.
There's this was the first floor. You guys definitely came through here.
Part of me remembers this area. Why can't I click it? The top left area, but I don't remember.
What up here?
Did we fight down here in this area?
Yes.
I don't remember all these creatures.
Yep.
We
You guys,
came up
we did come
waterway.
through
I
here.
mean, if they're dead, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is right after you come from the very bottom. So this is
Alrighty,
where you
well.
entered. I'll show you the basement real quick. This is where you guys entered,
Mm.
Then we went up this. Okay.
and then you went up to this next floor, which is first floor. You guys came up here, and then you went around into this main room, and you fought these guys and killed them because they were pretty easy. It was just zombies. You guys murdered the zombies, and it was just the one intellect devourer.
Well, I think we should make our way through the front door because we have the lady and we don't want to
Yes.
drown her.
Oops.
All right, you guys making a run for it?
Yeah. It's good to
Howdy.
handle.
All right, you guys make it to the door. The door is locked. There's a wooden plank in front of it, holding it closed.
Is that all it's holding it?
From what you can tell,
I kicked the plank out of it.
give me a strength check. Make sure you're strong enough to move it. Anyone that wants to help him, you can
Teamwork.
assist him.
I'm weak, but I'll help.
So
this
someone
is-
that goes to
Okay,
help
then.
Cross, but he just eats it
This
behind
guy
him
flexing.
while holding the little girl on his or the young girl on his shoulder. Yeah, you go to open the door, and the door opens as it pushes open, kind of like a barn door. There's two. It creaks open like a barn door as does. You guys get flooded with sunlight. It's almost blinding as it blasts through and catches your eyes, and you're all able to exit the castle.
I vote for magic, not strength.
Yeah, so you explored every single room besides one. It's not bad.
We'll be back.
There's one room you didn't explore. And you found the one lady, or the one girl you have, and then you had the one woman that was in the bed, but you weren't able to save her.
She fine.
Yeah, she's potentially okay. All right, so you guys exit, and now you're in right in front of the castle. It's day. Oddly enough, I don't have a map here to show like this area, so I'll just bring up the town map again.
That's fine.
Where were we? We're in Farnsworth.
I love the sound of that because that means that there's more.
Right, so you guys exit the castle, and you're all standing here. There's in front of you. There's like a cliff that leads down to the beach, or not a beach, but like a area where you'd be able to get into the riverway that kind of goes throughout this little town. And then there's a gate here that's locked. Presumably there's guards in the towers, but you can't really see into them. As for your guys' condition, Severo's
Feeling
Severo
great.
Severo's is hanging on by a thread.
My cheek.
But everyone else is okay. You guys were able to get out with all your loot, and you have the young woman with you. What's your next move? How do you want to go about exiting the area? What you could see is to the right of you, because as you come out the castle doors, you'll be here. So to the right of you, some trees that lead to a cliff that lead right down to the water. Dead ahead is another cliff that leads down to like a sandy area near the river. And then to your left is the gate that is closed currently, and as I said, presumably there's guards in the towers.
How much do y'all think that we can trust Hamza?
Yes. I don't know.
Trying to remember who.
It's either
Hamza-
Hamza or
Oh,
Bofa.
Just the dude from the library.
Okay, we'll go to Bofa. So, but then the other issue is we have to get through the guards who are going to be wondering why we're carrying a young child on our back, well, my back, and successfully navigate through that and get back. Is it this one?
I mean, do any of us have anything that we could just like wrap the child in, like as like a bag?
I mean, I
Several
could
has
put
a
on
dress.
the royal dress and pretend I am royalty.
Ooh, you could pretend to be the I don't know, like a I don't know, a helper of some sort.
A helper. It's called a servant.
Why is she passed out? Never mind that.
Oh, I don't know.
Drunk too much.
I need a doctor.
Why is there a rat on your sword?
Is there an opening right here? Oh no.
We could try
No,
sliding
no,
down the
it's
cliff.
you'd have to go down the cliff, and it doesn't. It's not an opening. Like you'd be able to walk through here into the next area, but it's also gated and locked. So you'd be able to get down here past this gate, but you have to go down the cliff first. The cliff is it's not impossible to scale. It's only like 20 feet, but you wouldn't be able to jump it without hurting yourselves. But to
Even
climb
fine
down,
after this.
when you choose this archetype at their level, you gain the ability to climb faster than normal. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement. In addition, when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases. Yeah, you still wouldn't be able to jump down without getting hurt because it's a pretty long fall.
You just
You
jump out
need
farther to get hurt.
Yeah. Actually,
What if?
wait.
On the flip side, this cliff is much higher. It's double the distance. It's like 40 feet, maybe 50 feet, and then into the water. And you'll be outside of the castle gates or the town gates if you did that.
Do we still have all that rope?
What if we have Luco talk to the guards, ask for them to grab a doctor or Bofa for us? I'll hide with the child, so they suspect nothing.
Well, they're gonna wonder why I'm in here and how I got in here.
You're a smart half elf. Half elf. You'll talk your way out of it.
My other thought was using mirror image and doing like some Assassin's Creed thing where there's like 5 of us walking out of the gate.
Just in like a huge group.
There's a
Like, don't
crowd.
mind the group.
Yep, we're just a bunch of monks.
It's worth a shot. I'm here for it.
We know there are any
I'm
guards
putting
in
the
there.
dress on.
So you guys are gonna try the gate.
Also, who wants to heal me before we do this?
I do have my heal. Give me 1 second.
Oops, can you go through the inventory? I want to see what you guys got for that loot for that castle. I feel like there's a decent amount of things you guys looted. I don't know how much of it was valuable. Don't remember.
1 ounce block of unknown material, striped handkerchief, 1 dress for Severo, sketch of Mazmorra, small map of Mazmorra, costume room chest had 4 SP plus 2 CP, a gem or small piece of jewelry, 4 SP plus 2 CP, a pouch full of dried berries, a pipe, and 5 SP.
Okay.
So
And the 2 scrolls.
we could try bribing the guards.
And some scrolls. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Spell of warding, spell of detect thoughts, and then traveler's diary in the book Glass Ode.
Got it.
So what are we doing?
Trying to see if there's something I can work up here.
Somebody asked Luco, does he know Mage Hand?
Do I know what?
Mage Hand.
I don't think I do. No, I have my illusion.
As you guys exited, it's about like 10 in the morning now. You were in there all night, from like midnight to 10. It was a long adventure through.
So
One
like,
thing I want to clarify. Severo, how big is your character?
He's big. He's your size.
Look. I feel like I have it written down somewhere. Hmm.
We go to the character sheet, click bio. Should tell you.
I guess I used to. Oh, it's 6 foot and 190 pounds.
Perfect. I was just thinking, what does the dress look like on you if that's for a teenage girl?
Pretty tight.
I'm just
Absolutely
imagining just like
wonderful.
barely covering his genitals and like this like hairy ass half orc just with a very nice dress on.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Can anybody do paint like the paint, because if you can paint up that picture, that would be perfect to have.
Oh gosh.
uh,
If I had my computer, I might knock something out in Photoshop, but
One of these days, we need to like pick a scene from one of the adventures and draw it. Because I had this idea for one of our first sessions that we had of a drawing that would be fucking hilarious. I've got it written down. I just have to find it again.
Severo in his dress.
Well, it's either that or me in dirty undies or something else.
We can see those as well.
yeah. It's all
I take
hanging
no
out.
great offense to
There's
that.
just a urine stain on the right side.
So we can either talk to the guards, try to get them open the gate, or we can try to jump down the cliff. I have
Can
an
we-
idea with the cliff, but sketchy at best.
can we see like the lever thing to open this gate up?
You're gonna approach the gate.
Well, like just from where we're at, will we be able to see like any lever or any like however the gate opens?
Give me an investigation check, and I'll give me an investigation check, and we'll see if you can see something from where you're at. So, for where you are standing, you can see there is definitely something to the right and the left of the gate. But from the distance you're at, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a lever or if it was a torch like mounted to the wall. You couldn't tell from here, but you can definitely see there's something there. And then your eyesight is identical to Luco's. That's all you can see.
I mean, I have rope if we want to go down.
I
Alright.
have a
Only
plan.
10 feet though, so
Oh.
like the distance, and then we'd have to drop the last 10, which isn't too bad.
We got an idea. Yeah, but it's gonna be it's gonna be weird. You go down.
I think we should go through the guards.
we can go down the cliff. I have my immovable rod. You tie it into the rope and to climb down it that way.
Someone's
That's a
gonna have
good
to
idea.
jump. Guess someone has to stay with the rod.
Well, I think Severo should stay with the rod since he probably has the best agility and chance of getting down by himself. I can
Hey,
go
John,
down with the
maybe you
immovable
heal
rod and a
first.
child.
Yeah, he needs
Yeah,
to heal
I don't think
first.
so. It was incapable
Yeah.
of falling 20 feet while dying.
Yeah, he
Well,
did take one
is,
damage from falling off that globe, so
Who's the most
risky.
athletic?
I'm the
Imagine,
second most.
imagine if
okay.
he actually died from -1 HP from falling off that globe.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to heal him. 1 second.
I mean, he'd be in death saving throws at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's fine.
unless
Just roll me down.
actually, depending on how much damage you take, you might die instantly. Head pops off or something. Oh my gosh.
Using land hands on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all 15 health.
All right. Severo, you're at 16 HP. You're no longer on the brink of death anymore.
All right, then I got this. There's no way I could probably die that much. Take that much damage from a fall. Probably.
Joe said, "Hold my beer."
I actually thought you were gonna die there, Severo. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
That
In the
endless
castle?
endurance saved your ass.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
did.
you were
Have
100%
ye no
gonna die.
faith?
I'm impressed.
It took a mad hit.
All for the loot. You're welcome. You just made us rich.
You're taking the cliff, I guess.
Yep. Which one?
I'll go with that.
They got the girl. I think avoiding the
20
water.
foot cliff, 40 to 50
Um,
foot cliff.
Do 20 foot.
Yeah, because then we could just do that rope.
You want us to do an athletics check or anything?
So you're gonna do the immovable rod to hold the rope, and then you're gonna use the rope to go down.
Yes.
I believe so.
With the exception of me, I'll be at the top.
I stay up top. I think I got this.
Oh, you're gonna stay up top?
You might need somebody to catch
Alright.
me, so.
So go ahead and you guys can start climbing down. As you go down, give me athletics check. See if you have any complications while going down the cliff. Cross easily climbs down while holding the girl on his shoulder like a real man. Action hero right here.
Cool.
Luco daintily descends down the rope. He doesn't have any problems, but he definitely looks a little nervous and scared while he's doing it.
Oh shit.
Severo slides down the rope like a badass, burning his hands, but not taking any damage or carrying. He just instantly made it to the bottom.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't-
Sona,
imagine.
you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
take your rod with you.
yeah, I think it's at the end. I'm gonna activate my arms and then click the button.
Okay, so yeah, you climb down. Takes you a few minutes, but you're able to get down to the bottom since you can use the rope and you're safe. So you're all at the bottom. You're near the river now. You can walk through here if you wanted to enter into the castle's like little town area that was like for the nobles, but it's gated, so the gates are all locked. So you can enter through here, but you'd have to exit through here to come back through the water, from what you know and have seen so far.
Can we scale the wall?
There's nowhere for you to put like foot holdings. You'd have to figure out a way to get rope up and above it.
Okay.
How tall is it? How tall is this wall or building, I should say?
This is actually taller than the cliff, so it's easily
35, 40.
easily 30 feet or more.
How far is it across this water?
I think we were looking at before. We said it was about 20 feet. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Not
I
a
think we
bad
should go
swim.
for the water.
Yeah.
If we need to be extra safe, we can always just tie rope around me and then have two people on both sides of me. Because I think I am a bad swimmer. That's why I had to swim with. Oh no, it's because you didn't have dark vision.
Yeah,
That's why.
let's see.
Yeah, it's daytime now, so
Yep, we're good.
Sweet. I'm good with water.
What kind of check you want?
I don't need to check. This is pretty basic. You guys are all. It was just as long as you know how to swim. So you guys all swim across. You're now in the downtown market. As you come up to the shore, you see the bread seller selling stale bread, and then
Do
all the
check
other.
bread again.
I'm not going towards that card again.
Do you?
So yeah, you guys kind of fooled him last time, and he thinks you owe him. Was it 1 gold piece?
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess we're going to. What was it again? Bofa?
Bofa.
Yeah.
So we're just casually strolling with a unconscious lady inside of my arms.
Taking her to the doctor.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking, you get some weird looks. A couple people start like whispering to each other because you're just carrying this unconscious girl by herself.
That's not the weird part. The weird part is several with half an ass cheek.
Wearing a dress.
He's our distraction.
It's like, what am I looking at?
So you guys are heading to the
Hello,
college.
boys.
Yes.
Hello, boys.
What's that about milkshakes?
All right, so you get to the college. As you guys remember, it was about 24 hours ago when you got here before, and there was a bunch of birds. They're all alive in the courtyard. Their eyes had the black hue, but they're all at least living. But when you enter the courtyard this morning, it's littered with dead birds, dead animals, and there you can see some people are sweeping up and trying to gather them up so they can clean the courtyard. But those birds are no longer with us. Whatever was infecting them is got to them, and they rotted and died. So where are you moving from here?
Go see Bofa.
Yeah.
See in this one or in this one?
To the library.
As you enter, the guard looks at you, and then it looks at the girl, and he kind of starts really staring at her, trying to make out, and he's like, "What are you doing? with her. He asks you cross since you're the one carrying her.
His name is Severo, and he just likes to dress. I don't know why you need to bring anything up about it.
No.
I'm gonna do a persuasion.
He says, no, the girl on your shoulder.
Nice.
I'm not talking
Very
about
nice.
whatever that is, he says as he points to Severo. like-
That's all I had. If one of y'all wanna help me out.
He's his own person.
Severo, you try to persuade him. How are you trying to persuade him here? I want to hear your persuasion.
I'm going to solicit things.
And I think that he should have disadvantage too.
So what exactly are you doing with this guard? He's curious on why you're holding an unconscious girl.
There you go. Cross.
You're trying
Well, let
you're
me
trying
lead you
to
this alleyway.
you're trying to persuade him with sex. He's not buying.
Damn.
Well, somebody else's turn.
I'll try to persuade
Let's
him.
try to pass this guard.
I still have the dirty bomb.
We do
Or
not need to
that-
blow up a
We're not
cause.
to that stage yet.
Yeah, I don't know if you necessarily need to blow him to smithereens.
Can I try to persuade him or deception him?
How are you gonna persuade him?
I don't know if this is my stepsister. I was taking her. She felt ill, and taking her to see a good friend of ours.
Yeah, let me get the persuasion roll. Well, he says, he looks at you and goes, well, why didn't you say that in the first place instead of trying to offer me sex? I don't understand.
They're bodyguards. Don't mind them.
He says, well, if you're looking for Bofo, he's in the library. He should be able to help you out. If this is a magical thing that's wrong with it, he should be able to fix it. But we don't really do medicine here. That's not our thing at the college.
Gotcha.
You need a doctor there in town.
Gotcha. I'll let Bofo take a look. Because our magical friend here says it's kind of mystic, sciencey, whatever that is.
Magical.
Yes, that word.
Library. Off to the library.
Head to the library.
All right. We are at the library. And you guys enter and you see Bofo. He's at this table up here working, writing in a book. And then he hears the door open and he looks, and you'd see on his face he's quite annoyed. This is the entrance here. Sona's found it. But yeah, he hears the door open. He turns his head. He looks at you guys quite annoyed. But he waits for you guys to approach. As you get close, he starts talking. I told you guys not to leave the area. I said I needed just less than 24 hours to make a copy of the book. And when I came back in the morning, you guys were all gone. Where did you go?
I flopped the girl onto the ground.
He looks at her and gasps. Well, that's the lady from the cat. How did you find her? Where is she okay? What's wrong? And he kind of rushes up to her to start checking.
We don't know. We'll explain later. Can you get this undone?
He looks at you and goes, well, I don't know what she's ailing from. It'd be difficult. And then he kind of shakes her. He says, Jenna. And he shakes her, but she's not answering. He goes, what did this to her? Do you know, lads?
No, I'll be right back.
All we know is that we were hearing voices in our head, and it wasn't great.
I'm gonna pull out my sketch pad and kind of show him what
Each
he's
figure.
doing.
What are you showing him?
I'm showing him the picture, the sketch of the intellect devourer thing, and telling him that this thing I was watching sleep.
So he looks at the sketch and he says, I have not seen one of these in person before. I recognize the drawing. They're called intellect devourers. They prey on people, and what they want to do is take they're nasty creatures. Really, they want to take your brain spot and your head. They actually will crawl inside of you and take that spot. Um, but nothing in the lore says they would cause someone to go unconscious. They're just violent creatures. They literally will rip your brain out and replace it with themselves. What else could have done this?
So yeah, pop that book you got. Um, how would you describe the lady we saw?
Yeah. Yeah.
Big,
Okay,
red,
floating
scary,
pages.
witch-like tentacles,
The,
Several.
the
You got a
cheek,
closer look.
cheek takers.
Wait, what did you just say?
The cheek taker.
The cheek taker.
Flip
He
to
says,
another-
I don't know what you're describing."
So
I'll
in-
flip to my other sketch pad or other page showing
Just the
the
stick figure
lady
one?
that's like generally a stick figure that's red.
He looks at this. And he goes, well, this drawing is not very good."
Well, you stare death in the face and try to sketch something.
yes.
Slam my book closed and start walking away.
So I tell several to come over here and explain what he saw because he's like, the closest
He
look.
looks at you, Luco, and he says, "Lad, I need your help. Try and see if you can sense what's ailing her. Maybe together if we investigate using magic, we can do this. Hold on one second." And he runs over to throughout the library. He's gonna go look for something that will assist you guys in um, assist you in trying to detect what's going on. So he comes back a couple minutes later and he has a scroll that he hands you, Luco, and he says, "Just read the words from the scroll, um, and if your magic is strong enough, it should we should be able to find out what's going on."
Deal. I'm gonna take the scroll. Forgot what was Bufo working on for me because I had him do something while I was gone.
So what he was doing it was for the whole group. He was making a copy of a book in there that was the lore of the seven sigils and the seven like deity demon monsters. It was in deep speech. You guys needed a translation because none of you read deep.
Uh,
what was the dude in the store doing then?
He is the one that makes copies
yes.
And potions.
and potions. Yeah. I mean, he has Hamza
Oh, we
has
didn't even use
a
that,
bunch
did
of
we?
Hamza has a bunch of magical things. Bofo and Hamza are friends, and you went back to see Bofo. Excuse me, Bofo went to see Hamza to make the copy of the book after translating it. So that's what you guys were supposed to wait for him in the morning, and you did not. This is Bob.
So what
Those are
do
good.
I
Those
have?
are good gifts for that. So yeah, he gave you the scroll. Go ahead and give a perception check with I'm sorry, Arcana check with advantage. See if you're able to figure out what's going on here. So yeah, it's you read the scroll and it's you're able to detect magic. And as you do that, you can you felt it yourself, Uko, when that large scary looking monster was close. You
Mhm.
felt that draining presence. That's what's afflicting this girl. Um, so you can from just from using this spell, feeling and understanding as you like got farther away, um, that it didn't impact you anymore. You know that she's being impacted by this, but it's not as close. Obviously, like the range must be longer. But she's obviously not here.
Yeah. Well, it has something to do with that lady.
I see. I don't know. I'm not sure what we can do to help her. I don't know what the spell that she's under.
I'm gonna work on my sketch some more to see if I can recall more details so it's better than just the stick figure.
I like the Deadpool one a lot. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? Punches him in the throat.
All right. Do you guys have so as you're working on this sketch, Luco Bofo goes and grabs the book and he comes back. He says, "Well, I was able to complete this. I'm not sure why you guys didn't just wait for me. I could have been of assistance and helped you with whatever it is that your adventure was doing. I'm not sure how you found Jenna though.
We found her
Where
on the
was
side
she?
of the castle on the river.
You found her by the river edge?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I wonder what
Yeah,
happened to
crazy
her.
stuff.
But she's under some kind of spell. I don't understand. Was she? I, I don't know what she was doing there.
Yeah, you'd have to ask her.
All right. Well, hopefully we can get her up and we can find out exactly what happened.
And I'm over here whispering over to Sonia. Should we talk to him and tell him that we've been inside of the castle?
Be that small detail. It's all the time.
We
We'll
heard
see.
somebody crying for help.
There we go. We heard cries for help. Being the heroes that we are, we're like, let's go save them, and let's go through the secret entrance that we found.
Are you telling him this, or you guys are
No,
making?
we're still whispering.
Yeah.
Okay.
While they're whispering, I put my final touches on the drawing and then show it to Bofo.
Several, leave the rats alone.
So you show the image to Bofo, and he takes a look and goes, "Oh my!" And then he starts flipping through the book that he just made a copy of, and then slams the book down and points. And he looks and he goes, "Well, that was Zlata. She's one of the 7 sigil demons. Um, you're lucky to be alive if you encountered her. She, when I was reading through, because I had some time to spare while I was waiting for the copies to be made, she feeds off of others, and she she's like she usually preys on those that are rich and have loved ones, because her story from the background, she was alone and uh, kind of hates and was jealous of anyone that has riches and love. Um, so she preys on those. You're saying she did this to Jenna?
Something like that.
Oh, we need to go warn her parents right away. They could be in great
About that.
danger.
And where would her parents be at?
Likely their keep. You've seen it. It's the big castle in the edge of town.
Oh, never heard of it.
No, someone asked them, "What are your evacuation plans for this town?"
That's an
You are
ominous.
right, Sona. If Zlata's here, everyone in this town is in danger. That would make sense on why all these animals are dying. So, I'll give you this. He's gonna hand over the lore book for the sigil bearers, so you can add it to inventory.
Or book for sigil bearers.
And he explains that yeah, everyone's in grave danger. If Zlata's here, she's gonna spread sickness and disease and try and take she'll put people into like comas and try and take their steal their soul while they're sleeping, and they're like kind of defenseless. What she does is she breaks down people's defenses slowly over time, drains on them, and then steals their soul.
We haven't been completely honest with you. We were in the castle.
I should have burned it
And
down.
You should have.
probably should have burned it down, but we didn't. So and that's okay. What we did was we saved the girl, but we
That's
were in the
okay.
castle, and that crazy witch lady's in there. So
You gotta evacuate everybody in this town, like yesterday.
grab
At,
your best warriors.
All right. So Bofo is like, you can see he's visibly nervous, and he starts frantically moving around. He summons a familiar, a small like little demon pops up. It looks like a demon. Um, and he quickly just talks to it, tells it to run around and um grab some books that he finds very important to him. It's like an imp, not necessarily a demon. It's more of an imp. It has wings and small and red, about like 2 feet tall. And it nods and it runs throughout the library and he grabs a few books. He's like, "We have to leave. You're absolutely right. We must evacuate before Zlata puts more to sleep." That would explain. That must be what this black goo is in for all these animals. And as soon as it starts infecting people, it's going to get worse and worse. And the more she is able to absorb, the stronger she will become. Um, so the imp's collecting books, and you see Boho run out. He goes, "Please, I just need you to get Hamza and make sure he meets us here at the library. Can you guys go get him? I don't want him to become one of uh, Zlata's casualties."
Okay.
So in Esluco, can you do what you did to that school to the castle? The
I can
exper-
do what?
the experimental magic that you did with the school, what have you?
Yeah.
Can you do that to
It was
the
oh,
keep?
well, so it wasn't perfected, so I would have to accidentally make the same accidental mistake of whatever was wrong with the spell.
Gotcha. Do you
I could
know?
try it, but I can't promise that all of this city would be gone, including
That's
ourselves.
called as a backup plan C. That's
Okay,
really
Plan C. You just call it out when I need to do that.
yeah.
Plan C in the world.
So the imp's kind of sprinting around, and you see him like puff into a red smoke and then disappear and then reappear. And he's collecting some books for Bofo, and then Bofo exits out the other door, and he's informed you guys he's going to alert the guards. The guards will storm the keep, and well, most of the guards will storm the keep, and uh, some will be in use to like evacuate the area. Um, and he asks you guys to meet him back here as soon as you get Hamza.
Okay.
Alrighty, we head over to Hums's.
Off to the Hamza.
All right. You guys are back out into the town and back into the courtyard of the college, and you see Bofo immediately go to the guard. You start hearing not too long after that a bell tolling constantly. And as you're walking through like the town area, you see people are scrambling and taking all their goods and packing them up into carriages. And then armored guards start start moving from their locations where they're just stationed to like protect those that are selling things and make sure there's no thieves. You see them all guiding people towards the exits here, and then if they're down in the downtown, they're guiding them that way. And then you hear a loud bell tolling coming from this direction, which is the guards like barracks. And as you're moving to Hamza, which is in this area, and you guys are kind of close, you hear the stomping of unified like marching heading towards the keep. Um, so yeah, you go ahead and enter Hamza's. Hold on, was that which one was Hamza? Wasn't it?
And we're supposed to go back to the college after this?
Yeah, he's asking
Already
you
about
to.
to wage war.
We should
What's
have
that?
warned him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Hamza.
asked you to meet at the college. So you guys all enter. You've been in Hamza's shop before.
Hello, old friend.
This time,
Damn it, Servo, we don't have time for that.
Servo, you see it's not the same color or scent of the last potion that you drank. It's actually something different. The last one you
Ooh.
drank was more like purple, um, and it had like a neutral smell. It didn't really smell like anything. This one is pink, and it almost smells like candy. Like it has like a
Ooh.
sweet like cotton candy smell.
Sony says, you may drink that, make your ass cheek back.
What could go wrong?
I'm gonna start ruffling through his stuff up here.
As you do, the small gnome walks out from uh, the doorway here, and he goes, "What are you all doing in here?"
Perfect. I knew that'd
Oh,
bring you out.
it's Cross. Hello, dear friends. Welcome back. You're back so soon. I almost expected you guys to have left the area already.
See
How can I
about
help you?
that. They go to the college, and we'll split on the way.
Yeah, not on great terms. Let's go.
Yeah, like right now. Come on, let's go.
We might all die.
All right.
One way or another.
I'm
Hold on.
not
I need
being
to grab a couple things. And he just starts shoving a few of the vials that are on this shelf into his pouch, and then he quickly waddles down the stairs with his little legs, comical kind of to watch because these stairs were still built for a normal person, even though it's owned by a gnome. And he gets to the bottom, and then he follows you out. He looks back at Severo and he goes, "Not sure if I'd drink that," and then he just exits the shop.
I'll leave. Several
Yep,
does
I'm
the
leaving.
own devices.
Are you gonna drink that, Severo?
You won't.
Yep, now I will.
Just a little bit of peer pressure. Oh my gosh.
right before a fight.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Hold on. So this is great. I love this random roll. All right, so you drink this potion and you now have a saucy and antagonistic personality the next 24 hours.
Awesome.
So nothing changed.
Yeah.
Literally.
Pretty much.
It just intensifies.
Yeah, you are extra saucy.
Extra sauce.
Saucy and antagonistic personality.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys exit and let me get back to the town. So you're back to the town and you can see all the gates are open everywhere now. There's no gates closed because everyone's trying to evacuate and the guards are all heading towards the keep. And you could see inside from the distance. You can just see into the windows and you see like uh some glowing inside the castle or inside the keep rather.
Oh, great.
But it's too far to be able to hear anything or actually like see perfectly. You just see lights shining from inside.
Let's make our way to the college, I guess.
All right, off to the college. You guys are back in the college, and you are back in the college campus here. As you enter, you actually see, excuse me, you actually see above the college a zeppelin floating there, and I'll show you what that looks like. Um,
How did that get there?
so there's a zeppelin floating above the college, um, right where right above the library. Um, and if you guys want, you head towards the library to meet Bofo.
Hopefully that's Bofo's.
Yeah.
Yep.
To the
So
library.
you guys head to the library, and then Bofo is waiting for you, and he brings you up to the roof. He says, "Come, I have our ride here. We'll exit this way safely and get out of here before Zlata can cause any kind of havoc. We have a lot of preparation to do. If all if Zlata's out, and you've already seen two others, there's the chance of all seven being out is very likely, and we must prepare. We have to find a team in Bree immediately. We'll need all 7 of you together. Where's the where do you know who the 7th one is?
Yeah, he's
Where
dead.
he is?
Um,
Oh, well
Yeah.
that is quite the problem.
yeah, we don't. We
Yeah,
know what
so
they look like.
we gotta find this new. This then we gotta find a new one or something like that.
Yes. Yes, that's gonna be quite the problem. That means someone was born or someone has like awakened and they have it. We don't know who it is. We're gonna have to try and find them. And that's gonna be problematic because if we don't find them, um, and say this other 7 do, then we may never. If they capture them, we won't have them for our side. But we'll deal with that when we can. We have to try and find the other 2 first, and then we'll look for the random person. We'll have to scour the land until we find them. But we have our Zeppelin. We can leave now, and uh, we'll go from there. And as he says that, you guys are up on the roof. A ladder falls down from the Zeppelin, and you guys are able to climb up.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are up on that up on the Zeppelin now. Hold on one second. Well, that's pretty much where I was going to end it for today. The Zeppelin escaped from the town. Um, so if you want, you guys can do the conversations, talk with Bofo, talk with Hamza, on the Zeppelin, and I'll put a little map that we're gonna use constantly for the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
But on the Zeppelin, there's a few guards, uh, pilots, and some help. Like you have people that are gonna be like cooks and stuff like that. So this is kind of like a you're like floating castle here that you can travel on. You're able to use this to move from place to place. You can still travel by foot, obviously, if you want. The Zeppelin could also move without you guys because you're not piloting it. So it can drop you somewhere and then go somewhere to pick something up, so on and so forth. But this is actually Bofo's. This is his personal one.
Personal. Jesus.
Yeah, he's big time. Bofo's
We balloon
kind of
bud.
a big deal. Um, but yeah, this is right now. This is where you guys are on, and you're sh- you're floating away. You guys left. It was probably for the best. I don't think you guys were ready to fight. Zlata was the name that he kept saying. But you guys are up here on the airship. We'll explore the airship next time. But if you wanted to talk to anyone, just let me know and we'll do conversations. You guys can talk to each other as well.
How do we plan on finding the 7th person?
Radar.
Are you asking Bofo?
An
I pretty much
ad.
just said it out loud.
Oh,
An ad. Put in the class.
You sigil on your bum bum.
Meet us at this secret location, and then we get murdered.
Bofo comes up to you guys. Well, he's here while you guys are asking that question, Crossing. He kind of says, "Well, usually people are pretty excited about the sigil bearers, as you know. So word will spread, but they could be anywhere. We have no idea."
Hmm. Do you know any way of defeating these evils? Per se.
Um, as you ask that, one of the guards come up and talk to Bofo and ask him to like kind of whisper into his ear, and he goes, "I'm sorry, I have something that I really need to attend to, and I'll be with you guys shortly. We can go over things as we ride." Um, and he has to walk. He has to leave. But you guys do have the lore book. You could always try and read up on some information, or you wait for Bofo to come back. But right now it's just you guys. Hamza went with Bofo, and they went to kind of like what looks like to you guys like the captain's deck.
I tell the group like, guys, I pretty sure that was my demon thing entity, whatever you want to call it. My sigil was burning, and she was talking to me a lot.
Then you have to hit the final blow on her.
Seems likely.
Alrighty. Well, at least we that's one down. I think that we should try to find a large city that we can spread the message about looking for the final sigil bearer using, I guess, their equivalent of a printing press or whatever magic they have.
But then how would we know if they found it? If we're constantly moving.
Well, we'll have it set up to where like they need to come back to that area, and then we'll have to figure out a way for us to be notified.
Pretty hard to miss a flying blimp.
Mm-hmm. There they are. They're passing us.
I guess I'll catch them next time.
Yeah, so guys ran into lots of Servo, you got a nice um close encounter with her.
What'd you smell like?
Feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys got a lot of loot. I gave you guys your experience. Unfortunately, you didn't fight and kill the other influx hours that were there, the three. But probably for the best because high likelihood you die if she gets on you guys. And you now have Bofo and Hamza with you. So Bofo is obviously very knowledgeable, and he has this awesome Zeppelin that you guys are able to use right now. That's going to help you travel. And then Hamza's, if you give him supplies, obviously he'd be able to create potions because he's one of the more talented, at least one of the talented. I forget what they're called, alchemists for making potions and other like magical
You're dead.
items
You're
like that.
dead.
Who's dead?
I don't know what the hell was that.
I don't know. And then you got that lore book. Uh, you got some really good loot. Servo risked his life for that. But you
You're
guys have
welcome.
a decent amount of gold now, and an item that's worth a decent amount of gold. And you kind of know your mission at the moment. You got to find Bree, the team, and the new mystery sigil carrier before the the demon or whatever you like to call them, the sigil demons find them first.
Alrighty. That was a really good session.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah.
What's that?
There's a lot to do in trying to figure out what exactly we're gonna do with this.
Yeah, so I'll pull up the world map. Sorry, kitty. You guys had a long night, and you're gonna be traveling. So if you want to do a short rest or long rest, that'll be up to you guys.
Probably just long if we're gonna be on this thing for a while anyway.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel safe on this airship.
Probably.
Yeah. So you guys end up doing a long rest. It actually has cabins for you to like personal rooms to sleep in. Um, there's a lot of underneath the deck that we'll kind of delve into next time. Let me pull up the map. I'm on the wrong page. So you guys have the map too, so you can always reference it whenever you want. But you guys were down here,
3.
and when the Zeppelin left, it just started going south. So it's heading this way, but you guys obviously will be able to change direction whenever you need to. There's no major cities or anything on the direction it was heading, which is south. It just left to try and get away as soon as possible from Slata, but you'll be able to tell Bofo. This moves twice the speed of um, on foot because it's still a heavy object that's floating, but it moves twice the speed on foot. Um, but it will take materials, and we'll go over the materials it'll take to fly. You'll have to get those materials sometimes if it runs out. But for now, you guys are floating away and you're floating this way.
That is the location of the cheek taker. I like it.
The location of the cheek taker is you just you mark. Yeah, you got to go back for your cheek.
The volcano.
Funny. But yeah, you had some close calls there. I really 100% thought Servo was dead.
Oh, I
So-
thought so. Dead.
I'm
30 come out, and I was like, oh, he's insta dead.
Yeah.
I saw the 30 pop up. I was like, is that a different number?
yeah. When I rolled the 4d10, so I was like, that's not good.
Yeah, it's just like you said. What?
Yeah, I was like, what? How many numbers?
Yeah. Just obviously these things are very powerful. And you'll guys will have your work cut out for you, but there's a lot of area that we're going to explore. I could make this if you guys are interested, because it seems like you guys are very down, and I can make this a very long one where we can go on and on until we kind of reach the end.
I'm completely down to follow this campaign as far as you want to take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got 7 sigil bearers asses to whoop, so we're not sigil bearers, but sigil demons.
Sigil demons, yeah.
Come up with a name for that next time.
What's that?
We'll come up with a name with it for them next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheek taker is a good one.
Nickname
She
for
will
each
always
one.
be known as the cheek taker.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Just has like remnants of Severo's flesh between her nails.
Forever. Yeah, she clearly doesn't wash her hands.
Literally.
But yeah, it was a good session. Sorry I was late to it. The Game of League sucked.
No worries.
I'm gonna go play more of it.
I feel that.
We'll do the next session September. Do you want to do it September 2nd or September 9th? Next week's
The
the
9th
2nd.
is Kayla's birthday, so we might be doing something that night. I'll keep you guys posted.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you guys
free.
let me know sooner than later, because if we're gonna do the 2nd, I want to start working on it earlier.
For sure.
Actually, my schedule
Um,
fixed September, so I'll be off at 6, so I'll be able to make every time any Friday.
Nice.
October
So,
nights, so I'm screwed on. Figure that out.
but yeah, when we get to October, if you're working nights, we could always do like Saturday
Yeah.
during the day or something.
Yeah, we'll do like an every other still or whatever. So
Yeah. But if you guys want to get in a session on the 2nd next Friday, just let me know in the Discord chat or text me, Caleb,
Will do.
and I'll plan something for the 2nd. If not, then we'll do the 9th like we've been doing every other week.
Sounds good.
Yep, sounds good.
cool.
All right, guys. Good job.
Later,
and
buddy.
I'll see you next week.
Indeedy.